Yo, people, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel, man. Welcome back to Saeed TV. We are here for our transfer daily morning show. And yeah, man, it's Thursday, man. You know what, man? I tell you what, I don't know how these weeks go so quick here when there's no transfer news or just in general, my club is not acting the way it should be, man. It's mad, isn't it, how days just go by and just, yeah, man. What do you think, Wolfie, man? How you doing?
I'm good, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't been awake too long. Like the alarm went off and here I am. But you know what, bro? I'm just looking at the date and I'm thinking it's getting close to the start of that league. My club still needs to do bare business. Yours needs to do a lot of business, man.
Yeah.
Another week and panic will start to set in, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
yeah, man. It's
you guys, man. You do one transfer at a time, 6 weeks at a time.
Yeah.
You still got a list, man. So yeah.
Nah, real talk, man. You know what I'm saying? To you, big up everyone that's locked in. We should have Roms here with us in a bit. So shout out to Roms. He's just in a meeting right now. You know what I mean? We'll hear him in a second, man. But yeah, like you said, bro, it's a month left till the season starts, you know, man. Can you believe that, man? A month, you know, is left till the season starts, bro. And United have bought one signing, and your football club has bought what? I think nothing, isn't it, right? Two. Oh, yeah. The one you interviewed, yo, shout out to you, man. You know what I mean? Hugo Jesus. You know that one.
My boy, man. My boy.
Come on. Nah, big up to you, man. Big up to you, man. But we got to start with Liverpool, man. Liverpool and Newcastle. Is this a new kind of like beef? Because I'm seeing people saying that, yo, that game in September is going to be mad and etc. But this is spiraling out of control now because Liverpool now have been advancing on Hugo Ekitike. So I don't know what's happened with the Isak. Was it a smoke screen or not? But Fabrizio Romano said today that understand Liverpool advancing today in club-to-club talks with Eintracht Frankfurt for Hugo Ekitike. While Isak deal depends on final decision by Newcastle as he insists on not for sale stance. Liverpool also progressing on both club and player side for Hugo Ekitike. So it's the fight for Hugo Ekitike. Who's going to get him? Is it going to be Liverpool or is it going to be Newcastle? And maddest thing is, Liverpool had an interest here. Don't get me wrong here. But this has further been ramped up now by the fact that they can't get Isak, bro. They can't get him. So they're trying to bully Newcastle and say, yo, if you don't give us Isak, we're going to go for man like Hugo Ekitike, man. That's nasty, you know. They're actually nasty football club, you know. You know, that is bullying. Like, you know what? Like, you lot here have written to Tottenham here for messing around here. Newcastle should write to the Premier League and be like, yo, bullying. You know what I'm there? Bullying. What are you telling me, bro?
I don't know, man. I kind of like to look at it the other way. That big up to Newcastle. They've just said to Liverpool, you ain't having Isak.
But they're gonna lose. They're gonna lose him next year. What? Watch Liverpool coming for Isak next year as well.
Yeah, but does that matter? Does that matter? Because this year is important for Newcastle, bro. Like 2 years ago, they got into the Champions League. Their squad wasn't deep enough. They weren't ready for it. Yeah. This summer and this year, I think they're looking at it different, saying we got to retain our big names, we got to keep them, and we got to strengthen our squad and make it deeper so we can properly attack the league and the Champions League as well. It's the way I look at it is Isak is Liverpool's #1 target. That's been no secret.
Yeah.
So if they're now changing their stance and going towards Ekitike, I think Newcastle are happy with that, bro. Because if at worst, I would say, look, could Newcastle have had Ekitike and Isak next season? The debate is there to be had, right? But if you ask any Newcastle fan, would you give up Ekitike untested in the Premier League? Yes, he's a baller. Yes, he's got qualities, man. But there still has to be question marks.
They need Champions League. This is their #1 target this summer. Yeah, they got Elanga, but they wanted Ekitike. This is a guy that's going to help them play it maybe a 4-4-2 style, help them with, Champions League football. You got to remember, yeah, Isak alone is not enough, man. It's not enough.
Agreed. The depth's not fair. I get that, and I agree with it. But I still would say, if you ask any Newcastle fan, give up Ekitike to keep Isak for another year, they say yes. Isak, man, he's proven in the Premier League. It's a safer bet to do that. And Ekitike isn't the only striker, man. They could go and get, I don't know, let's just say a Watkins as backup instead of Ekitike as backup, who's played in the Premier League and what have you, bro. That's still a W for me in the eyes of the Newcastle fans. I think you gotta ask, how have Liverpool not been able to convince Newcastle to release him, man? That needs to be the question. Like, if we look at it from that way, surely you would have thought Liverpool. I keep hearing they've got the money. They've been they will put a big push in for Isak. But I just feel they've given up quite quickly then.
Man said they're free Isak, The only way Isak's gonna leave though is if he voluntarily or puts in a transfer request, says, "Yo, Newcastle, I want to leave. I heard you got an offer. Please accept it. That's a lot of money. Let me go." But Isak ain't the type to do that, bro. He ain't. Like, he's not a guy that wants to leave Newcastle right now. Like, he's not urgently wanting to leave, bro. He's got a good project over there. He's the main man over there. He's won a trophy last year. They're in a good place right now. They're in Champions League football. Like, unless he puts in a transfer request here, he ain't leaving. So you Liverpool fans here can dream. Yeah? You can dream, but you're going to get Hugo Ekitike. The next maybe Isak. The baby Isak. You know what I mean? Even though they're only a couple of years younger than each other. But you get what I'm trying to say, bro. Like, this one was always a dream. But what they've done is now, they've said, you know what? If you're not giving us this player, we're going to go for Hugo Ekitike. And right now, I'm sorry, Hugo Ekitike is going to choose Liverpool. Whether Newcastle fans like it or not, he's not going to really choose Newcastle, is he? You know what I mean? If he did, that would be one of the biggest power plays I've ever seen. That would be absolutely hilarious, man. But I can't see that happening. You get me? He'd rather be the main striker, which he will be at Liverpool. Like, even though people might not think he will be the main striker at Liverpool. He will. He'll play up front. He'll get more game time.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, we gotta be serious here. Isak going to Liverpool or Ekitike going to Liverpool doesn't diminish their chances of winning the league. I'm talking Liverpool now, right?
Yeah.
The squad is good enough. They've strengthened well, right? Ekitike or an Isak, both have the ability to score. Yes, I would say Isak is better.
Yeah.
But are you telling me Ekitike up front at Liverpool isn't going to get, 15, 20 this season?
Yeah, he probably will do. Yeah, he can do that.
That's enough, right? I think the bigger question is what would happen next summer. Let's just say Isak stays and let's say Liverpool get Ekitike. Will Liverpool go in and let's say Ekitike balls out this season, right?
Yeah.
Do Liverpool then really need Isak next year? Ekitike's young, in his 20s. Like, does that change the whole stance on what they want to do with Isak?
Bro, they will add to that, bro. Why not? You know what I'm saying to you, bro?
That's scary.
Why not?
That is, yeah.
It is scary, bro. And that's the reality, bro. Like, you always have to add more, bro. This ain't no situation of, let's just keep it. Listen, if he's available and let's say, for example, now he's got 2 years left on his contract, the money might go down a little bit. Or, you know what I mean? It might be a situation where Isak says to Newcastle, listen, bro, I helped you stay last year in the Champions League. I helped to bring you again Champions League football. Now let me go now. You know what I mean? Like, let me respect I'll honor you one more year. Because this is the final year where they can say, you know what? See you later, bro. Like, next summer, he might cost you just under 100 million. Right now, it's going to cost you over 100 million, maybe 120 million. So at the same time right now, Isak needs to do what's best for his career. I hope it ain't Liverpool, because that'll be bad for the Premier League. But right now, like I said to you, he's going to have to give Newcastle the 1 year grace of, we're in the Champions League. We need to be serious. let me help you out, and then we can go from there, man. But like I said, this also allows Liverpool to maybe go in for Rodrigo, because now if they, for example, how much do Eintracht Frankfurt want for Hugo Ekitike? They want 70 million euros.
They're talking around 70, isn't it?
70 million euros. Yeah. So you're looking at what, 63 million. If they can get it for 63 million, then they go get Rodrigo. That's better value than getting Isak alone when you deep it.
And moving Nunes out as well.
Diaz. You know what I mean?
Going.
It's better value when you actually deep it. Like it's
upgrades, man. It's upgrades left, right, and center. You get me? Like you switch those two out for the two we're talking about. That's a quality looking team, man. There's no two ways about it.
You know what I mean, bro? So I don't understand. Someone's Ali saying new updates. Tell me in the chat there's new updates, people. And obviously hit the like button if you can on the video. That'll be amazing, man. You know what I'm saying to you? But honestly, all in all, when I look at it here, Real McCoy says Liverpool will go for Isak next season. But the thing is, the striker market is so dead. It won't change next season. You know what I mean, bro? The striker market, I can't see many players really going or who's there next season that could leave. I'm actually worried about the striker market. I can't lie to you. Like all the best strikers seem to have gone now. You know what I mean? It's only really Benjamin Sesko that's still lurking around. Who else is out there that you think next season could be the next big thing? I don't know. Striker market is not much, bro.
Like, you know what? The strikers in the modern day, they ain't even ready to lace up the boots from yesteryear. You know what I'm saying? When you got strikers that we saw in the Premier League, man.
Them man are saying Endrick, you know, that's crazy, bro.
Endrick.
That's crazy.
You know what? He went from Palmeiras with a crazy reputation, bro. He just doesn't look physical enough for me.
Yeah, I know. You're spot on. You're spot on. But not only that, man, he went too soon, man. He went too soon.
16 or whatever it was. But Vlahovic, no, Vlahovic ain't it, man.
Nah, Vlahovic is dead, bro. This is what I'm saying to you, man. It's a dead market, man. He said here Liverpool are poised to make a bid for Hugo Ekitike with the Eintracht Frankfurt striker understood to favour a move to the Premier League champions over Liverpool. This is from A Hunter, The Guardian. He's a Merseyside reporter as well, so it does seem a little bit more reliable. You know what I mean? But yeah, if they make the bid, wallahi, it's serious matters. People in the chat, man. Yeah, I mean, long day, man. And I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. For Newcastle, this is gonna be a nice little, you know what I mean, like rivalry. The rivalry is gonna be mad, bro. Then Newcastle might have to go for Sesko. They might have to go for Sesko, you know.
That's all that's left. Isn't
Sesko
it?
want to play. I'm not saying part of something. Would he want to do that? He did alongside Openda at RB Leipzig. But then again, you know what I mean, bro? Sesko, how much is he going to cost you to be back up to Isak or, you know, playing, you know, off Isak? Is he going to go really? Like, you know what I mean, bro? Like, I don't even want to rule it out for Arsenal because they've not even got Gyökeres sorted out yet. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna, listen, Gyökeres gone quiet, guys. What's going on? Is the deal stalled?
I thought that was done or one of them things, you know what I'm saying? Maybe Newcastle hijacked that, you know.
Boy. You know, by the way, we haven't had really any hijacks this summer. Remember summer 2023? That was a summer of hijacks, bro.
Yeah.
You know what was there? That was a summer of hijacks, man. I missed that summer, bro. Like that right there was a legendary summer, man. That would be amazing, bro, if somehow someone came in and hijacked it. But listen, like I said to you, bro, it looks unlikely. You know what I mean? But you are right. There are the guys like Watkins available, Mateta. You know what I mean, bro? Like these are the sort of guys
that is underrated, bro. He's good, man. Like
he is.
I just think he's an unfashionable striker from an unfashionable team. But when you watch him play, bro, the attributes he's got, it'd be good for you, lot.
Bro, are you mad, bro? Listen, I wanted Mateta from the start, bro.
Yeah.
Brother, he's a bad boy striker, man. Listen, I rate him, but like I said, right now, I don't know what's going on with his contract. He's got 1 year left on his contract, bro.
Yeah, I think he's got a +1 on that, though. I think the club can trigger that.
Newcastle have left the deal for Ekitike. Bomba. Guys, we've got a bomba, man.
Oh,
it's a low-key bomba.
Breaking news live, man.
That aren't exclusive, but they're off. Bro, it's off. Newcastle have left the deal, man. This is what I'm saying, man. They got bullied, man. They got bullied.
I don't see it that way, man.
I think Liverpool have bullied these lot, man. Newcastle, you've let me down,
that means
bro.
Liverpool are not getting Isak. That's what the idols are.
Hold on a minute, yeah. Why would you be scared of losing Isak, yeah, but not go for Ekitike? Why would you do that? You've been bullied. Newcastle Football Club have been bullied. This is not right, Newcastle. You Geordies are a big club, and you've just left the Ekitike deal knowing that you might lose Isak. Go for both of them, man. This is I can't.
Liverpool are moving different, bro.
Disgusted, man. I am disgusted.
When was the last transfer window you saw Liverpool bullying away at people, bro? This is different from Liverpool.
Yeah, because they're bullying on the little guys, isn't it, man? If this was Chelsea, yeah, or another big club, yeah, they would not have bullied them. United, let's be honest, they wanted Euro, innit? Remember when they wanted Euro?
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? We bullied them. You know what I mean, bro? They can't really contest with the big boys. So they're going for the smaller man, them. You know what it was there?
Bro, I'm looking at this Liverpool team then. Like, I'm looking at next season. A lot of the Liverpool fans are saying they walk it. I think they're favourites, but I don't know if they walk it.
Read this out for you. Guys, I need everyone to hit the like button. 1.3K in the building. Not even 500 likes, guys. 500 likes, man. Please, guys. Let's get the likes up. It says here, understand Newcastle have now already left talks for Hugo Ekitike deal considered to be off. Newcastle now focus on different targets since Monday bid got rejected. Liverpool enter race and there were no advances with the Magpies. Liverpool are now advancing. This is nasty, bro.
If they're going for other targets,
you, bro.
Look, if you're a Newcastle fan and you're looking at this,
Liverpool are bullies, man. This is nasty behavior.
Yeah, but from the Newcastle perspective, bro, like Ekitike has been one of the big names talked about all summer. Yeah, him, Xhaka, Sesko, etc. If they're looking at other targets, that's already a downgrade. Because who are those other targets? Are they going to be now linked to Sesko? Like,
bro, yeah, no, but
he's nowhere near as good.
Sesko don't want Newcastle. You don't want Newcastle.
Who's the other targets they're looking at? That's what I want to know now. Because if you're a Newcastle fan, you've just been downgraded.
You lot are bullies, Rums. Rums, you lot are bullies. Yo, Rums, big up Rums, yeah, but you lot are bullies, man. How you bullying Newcastle like that, bro? How?
I can't. I like Newcastle, but when you're big, you're big. Do you know what I mean? This is
nasty behavior, bro. You've literally shook them, yeah, with the Isak deal, yeah. They got scared. They said, you know what? And then the Liverpool then said, you know what? We'll go for Ekitike as well if you don't give us Isak. Then they moved away.
Do you know what side? Yeah, I'm big up Wolfie Vader. It's been a while. Big up Wolfie. Smash the likes and whatnot. But I'm looking at it two ways because I think, remember, Newcastle have had long-standing interest in Ekitike. They were linked with him before he even went PSG. This isn't a recent thing. They've been in Suter for a while now. But I almost think it's kind of smart by them because you know what I think they've done, Saeed? They said, you know what? Let's put in a bid we know that's not going to get accepted to Frankfurt. So then Liverpool think, because the Isak one's going to be really difficult because I think they're going to want 150 minimum for him. I don't think 120, 130 is going to cut it. I think if we actually put up about 150 to 170, I think money talks, and I actually think they do end up accepting it. But as it stands, he's not for sale. What I think they've done is make an offer to Frankfurt. They know that's not going to get accepted. So we kind of say, wait, hold on. If Isak isn't for sale, we're going to snatch your second target. So we kind of not focus on Isak, if that makes sense. So they want both to play alongside each other. I'm not going to lie to Newcastle fans and whatnot. This might break your heart, but not both of them will be at your club next season. I promise you that one of them, at least one of them, will be at Liverpool Football Club. I don't think they'll get both. It's basically we've gone to them. It's one or the other. But I do believe they've put in that bid so they kind of called our bluff. I feel like they've put in that bid, so we go in for Ekitike and kind of less prioritize Isak, if that makes sense. But I think we get either or. Generally, I think we get.
But Rums, you thinking of it too deep there? Can it just be a case of you went to Newcastle, said how much for Isak, and they said piss off?
Yeah,
true. But Wolfie, do you know why I think that's not true, Wolfie? Yeah, because it's gone from, let's say, a month ago, not for sale. Now the clubs are approaching each other. I think if you're allowing that conversation to happen, there's no smoke without fire. I think there's something. I think they've gone. I don't think it's come out yet, but I think they've set maybe an unrealistic fee, and we're still trying to.
But that's what I'm saying, Rums. Maybe it wasn't piss off. Maybe it's 150, and we start talking, and you've looked at it and thought, you know what? Next season, less left on his contract. We can have a look at him there. Ekitike, a lot cheaper. We're talking half the price here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So are we making too much of a drama or something that was a case of give us 150, he's yours. You guys have assessed it and said it's too much. We can get Ekitike, let's just call it 60 million pounds, nearly 70 million euros. Market opportunity. Maybe. Does it have to be that crazy that, you know, this happened and then they bidded to make you bid and all this stuff? Or could it just be as simple as 150 Liverpool thought is too much?
Yeah.
I hear it from that perspective as well. I do hear it from that perspective.
But you know what, though? It is an exciting signing, though. Let's actually go back, though. Hugo Ekitike to Liverpool is still exciting, though, when you deep it. Like, I think if he goes to a club that's more stable, like a Liverpool, alongside what you've got there, you've got works behind him. Even though Isak is the guy that's meant to be the best one, I still believe Ekitike. I said at United, bro, I like the idea of Ekitike, but right now in this Man United team, would it work? Because we haven't built our foundations yet. But at Liverpool, you've got your foundations set. You've got your system. It's working. You know, it's easy to kind of almost slide in. You feel me? Pause. But you know what I'm saying, bro?
Do you know what it's like? Yeah. The reason why I don't speak too much on players I don't know much about, the only 90 minutes I've watched of Ekitike is when he scored that banger against Spurs. I've only ever watched 90 minutes of him. So the rest have had to be compilations. But I always say with compilations, you're either messy or you're just the worst player ever. There's no real in between with combinations that you don't really have balance with them. But look, to be fair, I trust my club. I think it's a world where if we was to just get Isak, I'd be happy. Of course, I'd be happy. I think he's one of the best strikers in the world. However, I think Luis Diaz goes. I think Bayern end up giving us the money we want, and I think there's a world we can get Rodrigo and Ekitike, and if I can get two for the price of one, I'd be happy with that as well. And 100%. I think he's young. He's got a good ceiling from what I hear, because I speak to a lot of people. Big up Taro. I speak to a lot of people that I've watched him more than myself, and from what I've seen, he does look like a decent striker. I need to do more due diligence, but I'm just in the position side where I'm not too bothered what goes on with transfers. I trust Edwards. I trust Richard. I trust Scott in making it work. He's won the league in his first season. I'm not really panicking too tough, but if you ask me what I really want, it is Isak. But it's just a very hard deal to get done.
It's a very hard deal, man.
Do you know, if we're being honest, and I think you two agree, another way that will make this Isak move smoother is if he starts to put pressure on Newcastle, but he won't do that. He has too much respect for them. 3 years left on the deal. He's got 3 years left on the deal. Won them their trophy. He's got a good rapport with the fans and the club. He's not going to push for that, because I'm telling you, let's say there was a rift or it's handed in a transfer request or there was something he didn't like. I think it still would be easier to get done. If he's going to them, look, I want to leave. We front the money, it will be smoother. But he loves Newcastle. Let's be honest, he does love the club. So
he does, man. He does love Newcastle. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's certain players that just love their football clubs, and it's difficult to get them out, bro. Like, I'm trying to think of strikers that you just or players who are very difficult to kind of leave. He's not no mercenary. He's a quiet guy. You know what I mean? Like, he's just a humble brother.
There's also this notion that Newcastle, if he stays one more year, Newcastle won't be able to sell him for a lot next year. They still will be. He'll have 2 years left. They'll still be in a good position to sell, in my opinion. And I think by then, Barca might have more money, because I think they're back in their stadium. Their revenue will go up.
Yeah, their revenue will go up. Definitely.
You never know. Bayern Munich by then, Harry Kane's a year older. Maybe there was talks they were even looking for a new striker this summer. But I think they're prioritizing they want that big marquee left winger. So I just feel like next up, this is why I kind of want Isak this summer, because I think next summer it becomes harder now because they can get more money for him. They'll start a bidding war. I can see a world where maybe Liverpool, Bayern, Barcelona, there might even be other clubs by then. Let's say a club signed a striker this summer that's not done well for whatever reason, and they're like, you know what, Isak's available. Let's test the waters with them. Do you know what I mean? So I can't lie. I feel like we kind of need to strike while the iron's hot. I would pay whatever for Isak. I know a lot of people would say Isak converts in the same summer. It's a lot of money, but I just feel like he takes us to that next level. Imagine him, Verts and Salah. I just think the league would be essentially done.
Rums, also the pressure on you to get a striker done is not as much as on Arsenal. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's like it's like Arsenal. We've been waiting 4 years for the prodigal son to be revealed. And I still think, like you said, if you were to get an Ekitike and a Rodrigo, bro, that's nasty.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Nasty.
Like there's an Isak maybe wins you the league clear by 10 points. An Ekitike, you win it by say 4 or 5. You still win the league. You still win the league. You know what I mean? It's
I'm starting to think now that maybe Rodrigo might stay, guys, because of the Jude Bellingham surgery. I don't know if you guys know that Jude Bellingham's got surgery now on his shoulder.
He's out for 12 weeks, isn't it?
He's out for 12 weeks. So Arda Güler naturally goes in his position, and then Rodrigo goes back to playing. Like, I think for me now, when I seen that yesterday, I was like, you know what? I'm a bit kind of eased now. I think now he'll stay now because. But then. Who's going to play the position for them?
Let me rebuttal that though. Look, 12 weeks. What that's 3 months from now. Jude will be back. What, early October, maybe late October. It's a World Cup. Rodrigo's pretty much going to be on that plane regardless.
He's going to be on that plane anyway, regardless.
He's probably thinking the minute Jude comes back, Alonso will just revert back to type and I won't play. Let me actually go to a club where I'm playing week in, week out. I still think he leaves. I understand your logic, but I still think he leaves, Saeed. Even if it's not us, because there's even a world where maybe Bayern Munich turn their attention away from Diaz and go, hold on, we want Rodrigo, and they might give Madrid the money. But I think he definitely leaves Madrid this.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the River Plate kid, but he's young though, isn't it? Mastertuano, something like that.
Isn't he getting loaned back? I swear he's getting loaned back.
I don't know. You know, I don't think he is, bro. I don't think he is. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna get rid of some super chats here. Shout out to everybody in the building. We got 1.8k in the building. Thank you for your support on this morning shows. The morning shows are growing. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody who's always locked in. You know what I mean? We're live every morning, 10 a.m.-ish. If not, you know what I mean? We're here in it live. So big up to you lot. Manish says, we'll be happy Ekitike and spend those extra money on Rodrigo that would have spent on Isak. Yeah, that's what I was going to say beforehand. Yeah, makes sense. Liverpool won't go for Isak next season, says Real McCoy. LJ Brown says, Saeed is right. Rums, a.k.a. Baby Ice Cube, is a bully like Debo in Friday. That's my bike. Yeah, trust me. Yeah, big up LJ Brown, man. And Liverpool should swap Konate 30 million for Rodrigo. Liverpool is going to take Gehi from them too. This is Michael Edwards. Liverpool side, not Klopp. What I will say, though, is as well, Newcastle have been rejected FC now, man. And Mbeumo rejected. Who else have they been rejected by, bro? They're going to get Trafford. But they've been rejected hella times.
Once upon a time by Ekitike as well.
Yeah, Ekitike as well. Like, them man, Gehi, Cunha, João Pedro. Like, them man have been rejected FC, you know, man. Like, I wouldn't want to be a Newcastle fan right now. I can't lie, man. Like, this is a bit mad, you know, bro. How do they... Like, this is very, very bad, you know, like, for the owners, like, bro, you've got all that money, but then you haven't got that pull still, you know? It's a Delap here as well.
But you know what it is? You know what, it's going to take a while because the best players are looking at them like, are you just going to be a team that kind of dips in and out of Champions League, or are you going to be a mainstay in the Champions League? That's what some of the best are looking at. So I was like, do we really want to go there? But I just feel this is why I think that Isak. Look, I know obviously this might be a selfish point of view and it's biased because I'm a Liverpool fan, but this is why I genuinely think the Isak sale could be good for them, because we all know the reason why they didn't do well in the Champions League. I know there was controversy in that PSG game when they played them, but we also know they didn't do well in the Champions League because they've got an 11 that can put up a fight to anyone. I truly believe that, and we've all seen it in the Premier League. But it's their squad. You then go back to their squad, and they're playing other Champions League teams, and it's not really matching up.
Man.
I think they could reinvest more in the team with Isak sale. But then Newcastle fans' point of view will be like, but then we lose goals. Do you know what I mean? They might say, but then we lose goals, and it's essentially making us weaker. But if you want to become that mainstay and get consistent Champions League football, you need to improve your squad, man. The 11 is very good. The bench
is dead, bro. Let's be honest, man.
I was gonna say, Rums, the thing with Newcastle, this is a question I asked Pete the other day. Who have they got that they couldn't have got without Champions League football? As in, what has getting Champions League football done in terms of who they've been able to attract to their club? You could argue, okay, they've been linked with Ekitike, but that's not going through. They've pulled out.
They only got Chinali when they reached Champions League football. Remember?
Yeah,
they got
that's probably
no, I'm talking this summer. The players they've been linked to and got, outside of Ekitike, all those players I think could have been linked with them without Champions League football. I haven't seen that step up to them being able to get these players because of the Champions League football. So it is what you're saying, is like, are players looking at a Newcastle, a Villa, etc., and thinking, what is the consistency there, or do I hold out for a more consistent Champions League team? Like, just because they've got Champions League football, it doesn't feel like they've been able to bridge that gap with the Champions League football, because the names they're linked with, Elanga, they could have got without Champions League football. Trafford, I ain't that convinced on him. Who else were they linked to? Pedro, obviously he rejected them. Delap rejected them. These are all players that, even without Champions League football, they could have gone in for.
That's I agree, man. I agree. And this is what I'm saying. Like, they've got to act like a big club, or stop wasting the position, innit? You feel me? Do it. Give it to someone else that can be a more ambitious, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, that's because this is right now. We can't be seeing Jacob Murphy and that flying down the wing and that. You know, in the Champions League, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what? They get upset with this side, because you need to understand the likes of Dan Burn, Murphy, all these players, they've got them this far. But sometimes when you hit the Champions League, whatnot, the sentiment needs to go out the window. You now need to. It sounds mad, but you need to forget about the players who got you there and get the players that will keep you there. Do you know what I mean? So
facts.
It's
you know what? Yeah. Moving over to the other side of the northeast, man. Bro, Sunderland are about to make an audacious bid for Granit Xhaka. They're exploring the possibility of Granit Xhaka, bro. And they also might be going in for Anguissa as well. This is, if Sunderland get Xhaka, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. That man might stay up, you know, bro. Like, this is the sort of player that will give them leadership, will strengthen their midfield presence, right age to come in and just do a job for a couple of years. Like, yo, if they get Xhaka, bro, this is serious. Like, Sunderland are not messing around this summer, you know. They're reminding me of Nottingham Forest.
Wait, remind me, because I don't really know their squad too well. Who else do they have in their team?
Bro, they
got Rig in there. Absolutely.
Rig is quality, I can't lie.
Imagine him learning from Xhaka as well, man. That makes good sense. I don't know if they can get it done.
They've got some good players, man. Mayenda's good as well.
Bellingham, obviously, he's gone. But they've spent over, I think they spent over 100 mil this summer. They've been highly, I think.
Yeah, bro.
But that playoff money is crazy. So that makes
playoff money is crazy, bro. Like, they got this. So this is their team. Patterson in goal. He's very good. You know what I mean? What's this here? It's different there. So experienced. Mandamvo, they bought Ronaldo. Remember that kid, Ronaldo? You know what I mean? They bought him
back from Athletic.
There was a lot that were in from him.
Yeah. Habib Diarra, that's why they bought him for 20 million this summer. Enzo Lefi, who I always rated, to be honest with you, didn't really have a good time at Roma. Ornstein BOMBA, what's he saying? What's happening? Ornstein. Whoa. What's everyone saying?
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Right. Yo. Is it Mbeumo? Is it Mbeumo? Is it Mbeumo?
I'm checking now.
Yo, what's in? Is it Mbeumo though? Please tell me it's Mbeumo. Are you not getting me excited, man?
Newcastle going for Vista, man.
They tried
man. No, man. You lot, man, the chat, man. Bro, you lot need to relax, man. I thought it was, man. I thought it was a United thing, bro. Are you lot, man? Swear down,
like
bro.
you get excited thinking the United thing, man. And what evidence this transfer? You get excited about?
I saw someone say no Mbeumo.
Bro, I was
no. They're saying because if Vista leaves, they don't have to sell Mbeumo.
Oh, Mbeumo, yeah. And do you know why?
He's becoming a Fabrizio, man. This guy's becoming a Fabrizio, man.
This
probably makes it more BOMBA, man.
You know what it is? This probably makes it more certain that probably we're gonna sign Ekitike now. But him and Isak up top for Newcastle will be dangerous because if you don't remember, towards the end of last season, they were playing 3-5-2 anyway. Pretty much, they were playing 3-5-2. So Vista and Isak as a 2, that's scary. That is scary.
Yeah, bro. This is the perfect.
You can play wide.
Yeah, you can play, and you can even say Isak can play on the left as well.
You must be pissed off right now. Hey, where are you going to Forest or something like that? Yo, what's going on here?
Forest. The thing is, they value him somewhere between 40 and 50 mil. Forest bid in January 25, and then this summer we were like, nah, fuck that, we'll bid 20. So we dropped our price down on him. But don't forget, Vissa is turning 29, I think, in September.
But he's one of those kind of strikers that you see Demba Ba and them saying them, man, like they get better with age, bro. This is
I hear that. My big issue with him is AFCON. It's an AFCON year, isn't it?
Oh yeah, Congo, isn't it? Congo.
Yeah.
Let me just read it. It says Newcastle exploring the move for Jan Lissa from Brentford after cooling Hugo Ekitike interest. No NUFC Brentford contact yet, but expected soon. And personal terms also need to be agreed. Availability and price may depend on Mbeumo case. I said the price gonna depend on Mbeumo case, you know, bro. What do you mean, bro?
Do you think there's a world where Brentford sell both of them now?
It says here, we says high amongst alternatives, but Brentford's win list to sell potential asking price may rest on what happens in relation to his team at Mbeumo, who's been pursued by Thingy. So, but the thing is, I expect them to lose both, though. I expect them to lose both. And this is the thing, though. They are going to lose both. Like, it's a reality, bro. Like, what can you do about that? You're going to lose both.
If they lose both, are they red hot to go down? Or at least in the conversation?
I'm just about to ask that.
You know what, yeah? I will say, though, I'm trying to think. They've lost Norgard. People don't realize it. Losing Norgard is a big thing, you know, for Brentford, you know. He's a leader. He's a captain. They've lost Norgard. They haven't lost anyone in the back. They have got a good goalkeeper in Kelleher. So I expect them to at least,
will do well.
You know, I don't think so, you know, man. I don't think
they've lost their manager and they've recruited Arsenal style, the coach FC, the set piece coach. So, like,
you know what, right?
Let's not forget the manager's gone.
Now, that's obviously a big part. Obviously, like you said, their DMs. I think their foundation's still there. If they can get this back four of Hardy, I doubt there's any Brentford fans in the chat, but this back four of Hardy played together.
Oh shit! Reach an agreement for Brice Hawkins BOMBA. Oh shit! They might be getting here we go right now. Fuck.
What?
So basically saying here, exclusive Hugo Ekitike and Liverpool reach an agreement over a 6-year contract. The player only wants Liverpool. In the last 24 hours, he has rejected Man United.
Oh shit, man, you went in.
Yo, what's he talking about, bro?
That ain't the pot you should be swimming in, bro.
Brother, we haven't put a bid in, bro. How can we get rejected, bro?
Yeah, but you could have got rejected when you
you know what? I hate discussions with the player, bro. Why did I don't want our name into it? We're not involved, man. Real talk, bro. Because it's like it's the same thing that happened before, yeah. Yesterday when I seen that, we're still in for a play, bro. We weren't even involved, bro. Fabrice Hawkins. I don't know what you're waffling about, bro. But we were never involved. Like that.
Man. You were just calling Newcastle rejection FC, bro. You're right there with them, man.
Real talk, though. Like, why are you not putting Newcastle in there? Why are you putting United in there, bro? I know it's gonna get you more clicks here.
How do you not know you secretly inquired? Wait, how much do you reckon he'll cost?
That's what I'm saying. He's saying, "No, we didn't bid. But you could have spoken to his agent. You could have got a feeler." And he's like, "Nah, allow that."
Get out of here, bro, man. Get out of here, man.
Yo, Saeed, this should actually excite you, man. It means at least you're looking at other players and not just tunnel vision on Brian and Mbeumo, man, getting that deal done, man. At least you're getting rejected.
Brother, we were never involved. You know what it is, yeah? In my heart, yeah, people might say it's copying, whatever, yeah. I know we're never in for him. In my heart of hearts, yeah, right, I know we're never in for him. So it doesn't really affect me like that, bro. People are saying Santi Bomba. Is Santi tier 1 nowadays? What is
Santi
he nowadays?
JFM. Oh, I'm sorry.
Is he really?
You can't listen to Santi in 2025, man. Come on.
What's he saying here?
Got so many things wrong.
What's he said?
He's saying the same thing as what Fabrice Hawkins is saying.
Copied and paste.
Yeah, the total agreement between Liverpool and Hugo Ekitike on personal terms after player green light. Contract ready and club agreement now close with Liverpool. Exclusive story from May confirmed. So that's what I'm saying to you, bro. From May, man, this has been only Liverpool's really genuine kind of like, like this has been Liverpool or nothing. Like it ain't ever been Newcastle. It ain't ever been United, bro. He wanted Liverpool from the off. Let's be honest. You know what I mean?
Liverpool want him from the off.
Remember
Chelsea number 1, is it, Rums? Isak was. No one can deny that
Isak was our number 1 target. But like you were saying earlier, Wolfie, I actually think they've now either set unrealistic. They probably said something like 170 or 180 million. We've gone, you know what, let's walk away from the deal. Wouldn't it be surprised on the next 24 hours if a story comes out that Newcastle set an unrealistic price and we've just walked away from the deal now? They've kept their man. From what we're reading now, they've kept their man. But the thing is, Newcastle are under this idea, and I'm sorry, this is where you could call me a bully again, but they were under this idea that both of them would play together just because Ornstein.
Bro,
that was never happening.
Bro.
That was never happening. We're either always going to get one or the other. Because as harsh as it sounds, we're just a bigger club. We're a bigger club. We're Champions League mainstay. We're champions. We'll get one of them. What do you mean? You don't used to do this all the time with Fergie. You used to do this all the time, saying about we're a nasty club.
Yeah, but the thing is, Rums, that narrative, like, I get what you're saying. Them two are never going to be together. But the narrative you lot, the Liverpool fans, are spinning was if they get Ekitike, they're going to have to sell. I'm not saying you, I'm saying, yeah.
No, I was of that opinion as well. I'm not gonna lie. I was saying that as well.
I don't think they would have had to do it this season. I think maybe next season. But I'm saying those two could have played together. It's not an impossibility.
Yeah, they could have played together. Yeah. They could have played together. Let's be honest.
I'm not too clued up on their PSR stuff. I know they can sell this summer, but I'm hearing they still need to make one big sell. That's why they're exploring the sale of Gordon. I think a few others. So are you sure that they wouldn't have?
Or they rejected how much for Livramento? You know what I'm saying? Like, they needed to sell. 65, if they needed to sell, they could have sold. And PSR ain't a thing now, man. If you're stuck, sell your women's team.
It's just the last 24 hours, Man United tried to enter the race. The player told them no, he only wants Liverpool. Listen, like I said, I don't know. If we hear more about this, then I'm going to be more, intrigued as to what has happened. But I really, really think that these journalists look.
You know why I'm not letting you do this, bro?
Exactly.
Listen. You know why I'm not letting you do this? Because remember last summer when the Euro news come out, you're like, Euro rejected Liverpool, whatnot. We didn't pay an official bid for Euro.
No, you man, we're absolutely Euro, man. Let's not do this.
He's already mentioned that before you came on, Rums. Euro was the specific one he mentioned, yeah.
This is what I mean. No, we weren't in for Euro, but you can't. You can't. You have to use the same logic. You lot probably did speak to him, and he said no. Same way we spoke to Euro, and he said no.
It's not like shocking to hear that you spoke to him, bro. Let's be real, yeah. Unless you're gonna sit here and tell us in Rasmus we trust for next season, yeah. You know what I'm saying, man. You need to be looking for a striker, like. At least you should take some, joy from it.
I'm telling you now, man, the more this Jackson guy is flirting around, bro, man, it's really, really worrying me, man.
Please let it happen, man.
Bro, I'm telling you, man. This Jackson guy apparently is too expensive for for flipping, what do you call it? AC Milan, man. I was in the cinemas last night and I seen the update. I was like, fuck it hell, mate. I'm telling you,
Jackson
man. But like I said, he could be available for clubs in the Premier League right now. You know what I'm saying? In that regards, like,
but what have Chelsea got and all the Premier League owners, man? Like, seriously,
I don't know, bro.
They have something.
They're just there, bro. They're just there, bro. They're just there, broski. You know what I mean, bro? Like, it's jarring, man. But like I said, there's a lot of players that want to stay in the Premier League as well, man. You know what I mean? And he could be one of them, bro. So,
bro, he's starting. If you get Jackson, him or Højlund, bro.
Bro, bun them two, man. No, none. I'd rather Xerxes start the season.
Come on, Saeed. Jackson's the lesser evil. Come on, Højlund. I should say, is the worst striker.
Yeah, man. But you know what it is with Jackson? I feel like there's baggage, man. He's a hothead. He ain't got no discipline, bro. He's like, you know what I mean, bro? At United,
all that, man. He's shit.
Not on the ball, bro. You know what I mean? There's gonna be more problems going and whatnot. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like it's a madness, bro.
You know what? I know we quickly moved on, but I just want to quickly again touch on the Brentford stuff, right? Aren't you not surprised that not Brentford stuff? Sorry, you know how Sunderland want Xhaka. Are you not surprised that Henderson didn't go back to his boyhood club? I think it was wages.
Yeah.
Wages. Imagine Henderson and Xhaka as kind of like their anchor in the midfield for them. That's good stability to stay up.
That's some old midfield. You can't. There's no legs in that, man.
Yeah, but
it looks like a youth. You know what I'm saying?
It's experience. It's experience.
And swap deal. Yeah.
And even with the Brentford stuff, right? This back four's hardly played. And do you not remember when Brentford went on like 7-8 game? Was it losing or I don't think they won a game? I think there was a lot of losses and draws. If they can get the back five of Kelleher, Aaron Hickey, who's been riddled with injury, Rico Henry that had the long-term injury, and me and Pinnock, that back five is a good foundation to kind of kick on. But then now you're seeing all of that Norgard, they've lost Norgard. Now you're seeing this is going to be lost. I think when it's all said and done, and Mbeumo probably go to United, but I think this could be a saga that goes right till probably the last weeks of the window. Brentford do have a decent back five, but it's going
they're in trouble. They're in trouble.
Yeah,
let's be real.
I've got them to go. Wolf, it's funny you asked that question because I've actually got them to go down.
Yeah. I've been wanting them down for a while, man. They ain't a Premier League team, man. I'd rather see Brentford. I'd rather see Sheffield Wednesday back.
I think the ones they need to watch out for, is Bournemouth. I think the one they could be in trouble next year.
If I want them down,
not go down, but have a really, really bad season next season.
Because they've been stripped as well. You know what I'm saying?
They've lost Oyster, Kirkes. They might be losing
the Z guy to PSG. What was his name?
Zobrani. Yeah, you know what I mean, bro. They've lost a big portion of what they.
You know what?
You know what I mean, bro.
They've got a good coach, and they've still got enough going forward. Clive, Evan Nilsson, Atara.
Someone might come in for Clive.
True. They are looking at. I still think they have enough. I still think they'll probably finish. Top half, maybe 11, maybe
top half, bro. What are you saying, man? They've lost their key big players, man.
Don't go anywhere, man. You might struggle as well, bro.
Wolfie, my logic is
I ain't lost no one.
They're not gonna bring in players as good as Højlund and Kirkes in their defensive department. However, I think because they got a good coach, he'll just improve players like he's done over the last 12, 18 months.
There's so much you can only do when you become a selling club, bro. This is what happens with football, right? I remember it happens to back in the day, man. Teams that just keep selling their best assets, bro. You know what I mean? And they just slowly lose that momentum, bro. And this is what happens in football. You can only keep on selling your players, bro, and then that's it.
This is why you got to rate Brighton because they've been doing this too long.
Yeah, Brighton. That's how I rate
eventually
Brighton,
the bubble pops.
I rate Brighton. Southampton, it happened to them. Yeah,
exactly.
There's so many teams where you lose, you keep losing players every summer. It happens, bro. Yeah. It happens, man.
Would you say Brian?
I got jump, boys.
Big up,
love Wolfie, man.
Yeah. Before you don't think I didn't hear that relegation word in Forest, right? Before you worry about my club, man, but one player in, and you talk about selling clubs, bro. You're a selling club that can't sell. You know what I'm saying? You got your bomb squad there. You can't even sell them, bro.
But you lot, though, if you lot lose Gibbs White and you lost Elanga, that's a big loss, on your team.
You know what?
You're gonna lose Gibbs White though. You're gonna lose.
Wolfie doesn't really care about the Gibbs White soccer. Remember, me and you spoke at the start of the end of the season. Wolfie wasn't too bothered. He wasn't too bothered about
Gibbs White. You know what? Say Gibbs White is my Bruno Fernandes. How about that?
It's your Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, good on the highlights reel. Watch him for 90 and see if you don't get frustrated.
Wow. You see, before you go, I think Gibbs White is more better in a transition team, bro. Like in a technical team, I don't think he's the guy. Yeah. He suits the transition football. So let's see, man. But now, big up Wolfie, man.
Catch up soon, man. Big up, boys.
You too, man. Love. Bro, listen, this is crazy, bro. Like, I think United are gonna struggle next year because we haven't done anything. But if this Mbeumo deal gets last before Whistle, I'm gonna be absolutely fuming, bro. Because
bro, trolling aside, I think this Mbeumo deal gets done, but it's just how long it's taking. And I think it can be a world where you go into that Arsenal game and then Mbeumo's still not a United player. Maybe it might even be a deadline day thing. And this will be very embarrassing. No,
we can't. We need it for the tour, bro. We need it for the tour, man.
Yeah, but Saeed, how many weeks has it been now? This story come out,
Nearly 7 weeks.
Come on, bro. Like, it's crazy. And do you know what? Do you think, like, I feel like you're trying to either sell Garnacho, Rashford, Sancho, or Anthony. I feel like you're trying to sell one of them before you put in more money for him.
Garnacho's the one right now
that looks the most likely.
The most likely. Yeah. I don't know where this brother's going here. So Fabrizio put in last night, that he wants to stay in the Premier League. But I can't see him going to any other club other than a Chelsea, bro. I can't see him going to Aston Villa. Maybe I would have asked them Thingy right now, Wolfie, whether he would have been an option for them lot, But bro, he wants to stay in the Premier League. But I'm like, I think Chelsea is his dream move. But dude, Chelsea want him like that, bro.
Listen, Chelsea would rather go for a Rodrigo or something before they go for a Garnacho. I think.
What I mean,
Chelsea's next two targets, and the Chelsea fans in the chat could challenge this, but I think Chelsea are either gonna go in for Rodgers or
submitting a bid. This Fabrizio Romano's just put Thingy. Okay, right, it's hotting up. Look how fast you lot move, bro. It's madness right now. You can't even rest.
I love it.
Okay, right. We've been live, I told you, man. This is the best time to go live, This is always when news hits around 10-11.
Right now, innit?
10-11 is when news always hit. It says Liverpool are submitting an official bid to Eintracht for Hugo Ekitike. Eintracht already informed Liverpool that they want more. Proposal rejected, but it was initial contacts. Talks continue. Ekitike said yes to Liverpool. No issues on personal terms. He wants Liverpool Football Club. There you go, buddy. Yo, bro. How much do you reckon you would have bidded early, first of all? What give me your... Because I hate when they do this, Tell us what you bidded, man.
Bidded, yeah. Why? I reckon we would have started off... Because it's business, innit? You got a low ball first. I reckon we probably would... Our opening bid probably would have been about 65. I think they won about 75. I think they want like an extra 10 million. And that will rise up to about 90 million euros, 85 million euros. But I think we would have opened up with about 65 million. We're not going to open up with a 75 million bid or whatnot. That's not how business works. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
It's
100%. It's bro.
Do you know what, Saeed? The reason why I can only go off 90 minutes, bro. That because again, I'm not going to go off mad competitions, but he looks like he's got a very high ceiling, bro, and he's only going to get better playing with the likes of Wirtz, McAllister, Gravenberch, Salah, bro. It's Gakpo. He's only going to get better, bro.
He's got potential to be a superstar in the Premier League. I'm not going to lie to you, bro. He's really, really got the potential to really cook in the Premier League. I love the way he plays, man. It reminds me of a baby Isak. You know what I mean? That kind of when he's on the ground, the way he glides across the pitch, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Like he's got the speed.
He's quite elegant in the way he dribbles and whatnot.
Elegant, bro. And I feel like for me, he looks like he's made for the Premier League. He really does.
What, guy? Yeah, he's quite quick from what I've seen, and even his frame, he's quite slight. He's quite skinny, but he's still, you know, them guys that are skinny, but you can't barge them off the ball like that.
You can't, bro.
See, like your Riyad Mahrez, you look at them, you're like, you're quite skinny, but you're still not a pushover. Do you know what I mean? You're still quite tenacious. And that's what I've seen from Ekitike. So this is exactly, like I said, obviously I wanted Isak. I'm not going to come on here and say Ekitike was my number one target. He wasn't even the club's number one target, in my opinion. We wanted Isak. But I'm not going to be disappointed if we get Ekitike. And we're going to get someone on the left as well, because I genuinely think Nunes and Diaz, but they won't be Liverpool players by the end of the window. I think we sell both of them. We get Ekitike and a Rodrigo. And if it's not a Rodrigo, we'll have to get another left winger. But listen, it's good times to be a Liverpool fan right now. And I trust Edwards and I trust anyone who Slot brings in. I trust him to improve them, bro.
Yeah, he's got, like I said to you, I think for me, he will be like a good player, man. You know what I'm saying to you? Like I said, bro, it's one of them where man. It's not right, man. It's not right, bro, but it's happening. But yeah, just going back to the Garnacho situation, man say baby Havertz. He ain't a baby Havertz because Havertz doesn't have the explosiveness. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That he has, bro. But he says here, Alejandro Garnacho continues to express preference for Premier League move. He's out of the United project, but despite calls from several clubs abroad, Garnacho wants to continue in England as clear preference. Talks will follow in the upcoming days. Where is he going, man? Where does he? Like, he would have been better off moving abroad. But the thing is, you got to remember the transfer in terms of your pay isn't the same. Your sponsorship deal, I reckon they've told him, yo, we're not going to pay you abroad the same amount we're going to pay you in the Premier League. Premier League is where the money's at, Roms, man. It is, though.
Right. What's his wages like? How much wages is he
50 grand a week. 50 grand a week.
That won't be a problem for other clubs. There'll be a club out there that doubles it or maybe adds another 20 or 30K onto that. But when you're saying where does he go, I actually hear you, because I don't think he goes Chelsea. As much as it'll be funny, he doesn't go Chelsea.
I know.
He's not going to stay at you lot. Villa
don't play with wingers, though.
Exactly. They play with more inside 10s. Similar to you lot. So, bro, where does he actually go? And the thing is, he's got the arrogance where even if a more mid-table Premier League team come in from him, he's going to be like, I'm not going there. You know,
I'm not going there. Yeah, facts. He's not going to be like
where he actually goes, Saeed.
He wants to go to a big club, bro. And this is his mindset will be, I want to go to a big club, bro. He ain't, and this is the thing though, his level is not that. His level is probably a West Ham or not even that, bro. Like maybe even less than that, bro. Let's be honest, bro. His level might be that, but
shout out saying West Ham still. Something there's a
West Ham, because they've lost Kudus, innit? But would he want to join West Ham? You see the West Ham fans, by the way, they'll be even more harsh than us, by the way.
They'll be big up Max if Max is watching, but Max.
Yeah, you see the West Ham fans, bro. They ain't gonna let you not run around and basically do what you want to do and off the field stuff. And brother, them fans will go into you, bro. You know what I mean, bro?
You know the only thing I can see, if Newcastle sell Gordon, he could maybe they might go in for him. That's the only other club because one, he's thinking I'm still going to be in Champions League. Newcastle are one of the bigger clubs in the Premier League, but I think that's the only way. But I think when it's all said and done, Gordon will probably stay. I know that there's been talks of him leaving. I know Arsenal and Liverpool have been linked in the past couple of weeks, but unless Gordon leaves, that's the only way I can see maybe Newcastle going in for him. But Saeed, do you think there's a world where he could stay at you lot?
Hey? No. No chance, bro. No chance. He's not staying, bro. He's not staying. Like, this is where it's over. United publicly said he's not coming back to Man United, bro. Like today, Sancho and Malacia came back to United training today, but that's about it, bro. They're not even training with United, bro. People are saying whistle bomber. Listen, we've heard the whistle bomber, bro. We've heard it. Newcastle are interested, but like I said, bro, that one there, if that happens before Mbeumo, I swear down, United fans are gonna go ballistic, bro. Because it's like, what have you been doing, bro, with Mbeumo? Because I'm not saying that we're not gonna get him here, but you leave that that little margin for something to kind of happen, and then for him to say, you know what, you're not gonna go now because we can't lose you both. You know what I mean? But you need to make it clear. But with Garnacho, I would take anything 30 million, 40 million, and I'll keep it moving. I would want more, but I think for me, reality has hit in now that because United have made their stance, and the fact that the baggage that you've got with him, you're making full profit anyway. So don't worry about the money, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say that he's pure profit anyway from
full profit anyway, bro. So you don't have to worry about this, that, the other. You're getting full profit on a player.
You got him as a kid, innit? That 13 years old. Yeah.
Yeah, we got him when he was 15 or something like that, bro.
From Atletico, I think.
Yeah, Atletico Madrid. Madrid. So he's actually homegrown. He's part of the academy. You know what I'm saying to you, whatnot. So he can chill, bro. Like I said, right now, Sancho should be going to Juventus. Hopefully that materializes. Rashford, I don't know with him, bro. He's I don't know what the problem. I don't know what's going on with him, bro. He thinks Barcelona's still coming for him. Again, we'll have to wait on that one. But it's just getting this Mbeumo deal off the line, bro. It's really, really like.
Right, let me ask you this, yeah,
bro.
I think the 5 priorities for your club to sell are obviously Garnacho, Rashford, Sancho, Anthony, and probably Malacia, right? Them 5 you want to sell.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll get all of them gone this summer, or maybe one might have to wait until January? But do you think
we have to get rid of all of them? It's rid of all of them, bro. We have to get rid of all of them. Like I know it sounds a lot, and this is a time where if this was Chelsea, they would have done this time ago, bro.
Word.
Chelsea would have sold this guy, but we need to get rid of them all, bro. If worse comes to worse, it's a loan with an obligation, but it can't be just loan and they come back next season. We've got to get rid of them, bro. And then if we do end up buying players after Mbeumo, the likes of Martinez, because apparently we've been linked with Martinez, every Martinez, yeah. If we do get him, that's gonna happen when the sales happen. You feel me? So Emi Martinez will probably cost us around 25 million. Get that done, then you move on to midfield because we haven't sorted our midfield out. And really and truly, we haven't been linked with any midfielders as well. So get that sorted out.
I've seen Douglas Luiz in the last couple of days. I've seen that link.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, I'm hearing that Everton apparently I wanted Douglas Luiz or something like that, bro.
I've not heard that. I've only seen him linked with United the last couple of days.
Yeah, Everton apparently are apparently looking at this right now where they want an obligation to buy though. This is the thing though, like Everton have been linked with Douglas Luiz, bro. So it's like, bro, we can't let Everton get Douglas Luiz ahead of us, bro. Are you mad? You know what one's there, bro. So
he'd actually be good for them as well because what Decore's cut from them.
Yeah,
I think Ekitike signed a new deal. I'm trying to think of their other midfielders. Did they end up signing that? Is his name Alcaraz? You know that?
Yeah, but he's more of an attacking midfielder, isn't it?
Yeah.
You
know, he'll be decent for them. He'll actually be decent for them.
They got that Barry guy, but they haven't really bought like. They've literally got Garnacho again, bro. He's like 39, bro. How old is that guy?
He signed a new deal. He literally
signed a new deal, bro. This guy trying to become like Gareth Barry, you know, like, bro, man's gonna pay till he's like, he's 40 and that, bro. But they need to upgrade their midfield as well. And they need to sort out that midfield out. You know what I mean?
They still got your boy in it. Ghana.
Ghana. Ndiaye, that's the sort of player that I would have loved at United, bro. Ndiaye, man, he's exciting, man.
He won't be at Everton for long. I know, and the things they'll be in a good position to get a lot of money for him. But I think this season he goes to a whole nother level. He won't be there for long, bro. That guy's too cold.
He's too talented, man. He's too talented, man. You know what? I wanted to talk about Eze, yeah. Wait, what's the situation with Eze, man? I'm hearing Chelsea are now set to be involved in this Eze situation. What's the latest with this Eze, man? Arsenal, are they after him? Like, it's a bit of a weird one, man. Does he stay?
Do you know what it is with this Eze deal? Yeah. I think when it's all said and done, he goes Arsenal. Arsenal fans are doing a thing though. He's still got his first ever Arsenal kit, and you know when you like all of the sentiment kicks in.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, as a Liverpool fan, you can never write Chelsea off of a hijack. You just can't. Do you know what I mean? And I think Chelsea's probably speaking to him as you do. They're probably speaking to him, speaking to Palace, whatnot. But I think the Arsenal deal gets over the line because I'm hearing it. Dude, I'm actually surprised he's not cut just yet because
a lot of money, you know, though, bro. 68 million. Bro.
No, but I'm hearing it can be split. I'm hearing it can be split.
Oh, it can be split
in 3 payments. Okay. Like I think it's 20. I think
Chelsea fans, Chelsea fans in the chat, yeah. Eze or Morgan Rogers, which one would you rather have?
That's tight, you know. They're both ballers.
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I think for me, Morgan Rogers excites me a little bit more than pause, but you know what I mean, than Eze.
I agree.
Eze,
I think he's a slightly better
Rodgers
player.
has got that burst of pace. He's got that kind of dribbling ability. I think with Eze, he's a dribbler, but he's not a ball carrier, though. You feel me? Like, he's not like a ball carrier like
no. Do you know what it is? I think Eze is a ball carrier, but just not at the level of a Rodgers. I think Rodgers is a better ball carrier. Do you know what I mean?
They've all said Rodgers, man. They've all
the whole chat is saying Rodgers. But I think Eze is a ball carrier. Sometimes you'll see Eze gliding past players here and there.
Eze's a better shooter, though. Eze's a better shooter, though, in terms of like outside the box.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, bro? Like,
he's a better shooter.
Eze's got a bit more.
I was gonna say with the Eze stuff, right? I just remembered. I just said, "Oh, why is it still taking so long for Arsenal to get done?" But I think they're waiting to get Madueke and Gyökeres in before they explore the Eze deal. For me, it's mad. They should be prioritizing Gyökeres and Eze over a Madueke. But I think the Madueke money and the Gyökeres money is holding up this Eze deal. But I do think Eze does go to Arsenal, and I feel like there's a bit of unrest in the Arsenal fan base, because especially the Arsenal fans I speak to, they want to get this Eze deal done as quick as possible. A lot of them will rather prioritize that over the Madueke deal, but the Gyökeres and Madueke deal seem to have more. Seem to be more.
Yeah. Honestly, BOMBA. Is that another one, guys? Oh my God, please, man.
It's going off this morning.
Please, guys. If this is not a good one. Yo, and by the way, if you're not, then I'm gonna block you guys. I'm seriously gonna block you guys. Who was the one that said it first? Block them right now. Time them out, bro. Time them out.
It's not really a bomber, but he's basically just saying what
don't time them out. If it's really not every tweet from Aussie is a bomber nowadays, bro. It's not.
Sometimes it's just an update. Do you know what I mean? But he doesn't update as much as Fabrizio. But it literally says Liverpool advancing in talks to sign Hugo Ekitike from Eintracht Frankfurt. Negotiation for 23-year-old forward progressing on package worth in excess of 80 million euros. French youth international at Liverpool, so personals no issue. Basically, what we already know.
Yeah, but at least he's told us the package though of 80 million euros.
True.
Like that, what's that? 60? What's
that? That's going to be about between 65 to 70 million.
Let me just check that. Let me go check on my euro thingy. What's the euro exchange rate?
Wait, so I was kind of bang on. I said the opening bid's probably around
70 million, 69 million.
Yeah, around that. I said 65 million would be the opening.
Is that what it is, guys? 69 million. Rah, that's not bad for a striker now in this day and age in this market, bro. You're gonna get that right now, like 60 or 60. You know what I mean, bro? Like, it's not world record. Is it what's your record bid? It's 75, isn't it? No, actually, no, your record is worse.
116 or what? But after that is Nunes with 85 million.
This is nasty,
with add-ons. That was add-ons
on Monday. Yeah, was it Monday? Monday, bro. He came out and said that. Bro, he came out and made this situation, bro.
That they want to play alongside each other.
Yeah, bro, look at this.
It's just there. I think it's the one just there.
Is it this one? No, it's this one here. And he updated as well. He edited it and he updated it, bro.
No, it's the one above. Look, it's the one above side. It's the one where he says, yeah, God, it's the one that he said they want to play alongside each other.
No, it's this. It's the other one. It's the other one.
Oh, it's all right. It might be that one. Yeah, but I know there's one he edited, and it's like they want to play alongside each other.
Wow, man. No, it's this one here. Look. You see it here on the bottom here. Newcastle 123.
Yeah, to play alongside. Yeah, it's that one.
Yeah, bro. This is nasty, bro. The more I look at it, yeah, this brother got them excited. You know what I mean, bro? Like, let me read the quote tweets here. Oh no, these are just Newcastle fans getting excited, bro. I swear down, bro. Yeah, this is Mons. Look at Mons. Aye, Mons is nasty. Mons is nasty, man. I swear down, bro. Mons is nasty, bro. No, I can't lie, bro. I'm real with you, man. Like, for me, yeah, like, yeah, you've lost out on Isak, yeah, but you've absolutely just bullied Newcastle, bro. That is, I think for me, that game, yeah. When do you play them, by the way?
Second game of the season. Monday night, under the light. I tweeted it, Saeed. bro,
we will be there. We will be there.
I just got 100 times more hostile. I tweeted it yesterday, bro. If it wasn't hostile already, it's got 100 times more, bro. And do you know what side as well? Do you see with the Ekitike thing? This is why I was relaxed because, like I said when I first came on the stream, we literally said to Newcastle, you either give us your player now or we're going to go for your main target and we will land him. That's literally what we've said to them. So, yeah, we've some people might say they've pulled a blinder. Some people might say, cool, we've basically raised the Ekitike price for you, engaged in a bidding war, and then we've retracted out of the bidding war. But I just think Ekitike over another forward, we're ready to go, bro. We're ready to go. But that second game of the season, that Monday night game under the light, it's gonna be mad. It's gonna be mad.
No. Man like Ekitike getting booed.
Yeah, it's gonna be hostile for him.
It's that thingy, right? It's that other stadium, right?
It's at St. James Park, yeah.
Bro, it's gonna be electric, bro. I'm telling you. Man said Alex Crook BOMBA, you know. You shouldn't even put Alex Crook and BOMBA together, bro. That guy's a fake journalist, bro. Yeah. He's a fake journalist, bro. What he's doing is he's getting Ben Jacobs to team up with him and take all the glory, bro. Oh, look at me. I've teamed up with Ben Jacobs. I'm a journalist. Brother, he leaves Twitter like the rest of us, bro. Don't listen to that crook. Crook by name, crook by nature, bro.
I was going to say that.
Bro. That's all he does. He flicks on Twitter and then says, according to my sources. You ain't got no sources, man.
Yeah. People were like, you know what? He does what he says on his tin. Like, that's what it says on the tin. He said
the medical's been booked. He's been booked. You know what I mean? Ben Jacobs, I can't lie. Since that Mbeumo news when he said the medical's been booked, bro, I can't lie. He needs to get his credibility back up, bro. And don't be chilling with my man, bro. That guy's bringing you down, man.
No, I hear it.
You know what I mean? But like I said, bro, he's Ben Jacobs is saying Liverpool have made a verbal offer for Hugo Ekitike in excess of 70 million. Newcastle deal for Ekitike is off with attention turned to other targets, including Brentford's Wan Wissa. Again, that's a little bit for me just rinsing what everyone else has said. You feel me? Like, it's just remixing, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is remix somewhere. And the main thing is, where is Sesko going? I don't know, you know.
That's the shout. And this is how you know, yeah. Look, I'm not Sesko's biggest fan, but this is how you know he's maybe not as good as some of the Sesko fans think he is, because surely he's that good. Someone would be in for him. But you know what, actually, let me not be so like cutthroat with it, because apparently he wants mad wages. I think that's another factor why Arsenal walked away from the deal as well. Apparently he wanted in excess of like 280k a week or something.
Wow. Man saw the Havertz one, yeah?
Yeah, man, he probably saw Havertz and said he's better. I said I don't see much difference between him and Havertz, and I got corned for it, but I genuinely don't see much difference between Sesko. He probably shoots with more conviction. That's probably about it. That is probably about it. But
yeah.
That's another thing. Big up DL. He also wanted a buyout clause. He basically wanted to leave before he even got there.
What? No way. That's mad, bro. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Let me get this super chats in, people. Guys, we need to get to 1,000 likes, you know. I don't know how you lot are going to do it, in the next 5 or 10 minutes, but we're on 700 likes. You lot need to find a way of getting us to 1,000 likes. So 300 of you out of 2.2K, need to be hitting the like button. It should be more, but I'm going to give you the benefit of doubt. 1K likes, guys. Let's do it, people, man.
Let's get to the
Wharton was invited with his family at Anfield, says Faraz. I don't know where he's got his source.
How reliable is it? I know we've been speaking to him. I can't lie, side. We've been speaking to Palace about Wharton for at least the last 6 months.
That's a next summer thing, bro. I can't lie. That's a next summer.
He will stay at Palace one more year.
Yeah, one more year. Even I would actually say to him, stay one more year. Because I feel like for me, he started off the year poorly and then ended well. I need him to have a very flat, good on season.
I know he started off poorly, but remember that was down to injury as well. Like
injury, I agree.
I think he had to have a minor surgery as well, but he's a baller. Next year, he definitely moves to one of the top 6.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. He does. LFCR says it's come out that Ekitike never wanted Newcastle and never said yes to them. So Newcastle were never gonna sell Isak with no yes from Ekitike. I hear that, you know. Yeah, you know what, bro? It's nasty behavior, but maybe they did a tactic as well. I don't know, man. It's a weird thing to do, though, to act like you're showing ambition, to go for a player like Ekitike. Then Liverpool say, right, we want Isak. And if for you to back out, bro, you should have went and contested for Ekitike regardless. But like I said to you, he's chosen thingy. It's mad, bro. It's a mad power shift, bro. Liverpool come in, they make their stance, they make themselves be known, and they get their man, or they're about to get their man. It's mad. Ekitike rejected Chelsea in June and knew he was second choice, but still chose to wait for Liverpool and backed himself not to crumble under pressure. Yeah, Chelsea were involved as well. Don't let Chelsea get away with this as well, you know.
Chelsea were involved, bro.
Chelsea were involved, man. You know what I mean, people?
But the thing is, they'll obviously dress it up now. And the thing is, they won't care. They've got the lap.
I know they won't care, but they were
both doing well in it. But they were in for him as well. Don't let them.
They were involved, man. They were involved. ADS says, guys, rate this window out of 10. Mamardashvili, Wirtz, Kirkus, Ekitike, and Rodrigo. Then rate it without Rodrigo too.
With Rodrigo,
it's 10.
I'll say 9 only because I think we need a centre back still. I still think we need a centre back. We need cover because we're quite short in the centre back area. We've only got Konate, Van Dijk, and Gomez at the moment as that recognised centre back.
So 9.9 then 9.9 or something.
I said 9.9. We still need a centre
back. Not a 10 window, bro. Ekitike,
for me, it's a 9 out of 10. And without a Rodrigo, I'll probably
you missed out my man as well. My man, what's his name? Frimpong, bro.
Yeah. No, but come on, we have to be honest. I can't call it 10 out of 10 if we don't sign a centre back. We need a centre back, bro. Like, I know we're focusing on attacking players. Rodrigo, Isak, Ekitike, but if you're Liverpool,
you are ungrateful. You are ungrateful.
No, don't do that, bro.
Listen, ungrateful.
You know, every top team needs to go into the season with 4 centre backs. We've got 3 at the moment, bro. We've just sold Conte. We need another centre back, and we've only got 3 recognised.
We've got Konya. We would love to have this window, man. Give me this window, and I'll give it a 20 out of 10. You know what I mean? It's not even possible. But now, without Rodrigo, I still think it's a 8.5 out of 9. Like, that's solid, bro. You know what I mean? It's still a solid window.
I'll say without Rodrigo, 8, with him a 9. If you say with Rodrigo and a centre back, that's 10 out of 10, bro. That is 10 out of 10.
Gahey will come. Gahey will come. I think Gahey will come. Yeah. Newcastle will lose Isak in a year. How do they win here? Had a chance to make a big profit and go to the next level like they want to. Silly guy. Because I reckon Barcelona could be in for Isak next summer. Because Lewandowski is 37.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying at the start of the thing. Barcelona coming for them. They're playing their games at Camp Nou again. Apparently they'll have more money next season. I think they're kind of out. They're not out of their situation right now, but give it a year, I think they'll have more money to play with.
More money, facts.
Harry Kane gets a year older, and I think maybe Bayern look to offload him next summer.
PSG.
There's going to be more suitors for him.
PSG.
True. Do you know what? People always say, what more can this PSG team do? If we're being honest, they've got 3 wingers playing as their front 3 that can all interchange. If they were to get a bagsman like a number 9, they can go to an even higher level. So you're right. There'll be more suitors for him. And
I'm not gonna lie to you. If Chelsea want to do something, they might do something as well. Like if the lap don't bang, and he becomes a flop here, whatever. They can then move on, and then they go and get Isak, and then the lap goes to Newcastle that he wanted to, and then they go and get him. So
you see Chelsea's side, as a Liverpool fan, I just got PTSD from these lot. I never write them out of any big side. Whenever there's a big player on the market, I never write them out, bro.
I hear it.
That's why
Ramos, brother. Man said he got a Ramos, Yo, KJS, bro. Who is he, bro? Brother,
Ramos gets some here minutes, man. Have the last 10 minutes.
Ramos,
he gets them.
Ramos, come on, behave, man. About Ramos, bro, he's nobody, bro. This brother, scored a hat trick in the World Cup and became relevant. You know how mad that is.
Do you know what
Ronaldo and he became relevant, bro?
This is why you need to be careful of players just having a good tournament. Remember Arshavin in 2008, for the ones old enough to remember, Remember he had the mad tournament with Russia. And to be fair, he had a decent first season at Arsenal. And he did. Remember El Hadji, the 2002 World Cup? We signed him, then he does nothing for us. Bro, there's so many players that will have you can't sign players off great tournaments, bro. You can't. You really can't. The only one to be fair, there's been examples that have banged. I think James Rodriguez, his first 2 years at Madrid, he was class. But even him, he then kind of, I wouldn't say fell off, but he started to lose his place. You can't just buy. Golovan's another one. Big up,
Golovin, yo. Yeah.
I remember Chelsea were linked to him season after season, bro.
Golovin was that Euro, was it Euro 2000, the World Cup 2014 or 18?
It might have been 18.
It was 18, bro. Golovin, that was
cold.
Golovin was cold, man, in that one there. I can't lie to you, bro. Golovin was cold, man. But yeah, I don't know. Let's said to you, no Jackson, bro. But listen, the more it drags on, the more it can become a possibility, bro. So I ain't gonna say no, I'm not gonna jinx it, but United surely don't have the money and the capabilities to be going for Jackson. So right now, I'ma just not mention his name and not be associated. And I don't want to hear it. You feel me right now? You know them ones there, bro. But I don't want to hear about no Jackson. You know them ones. But we'll see, man. Like I said, man, we've had a nice little bomber for you lot. You get me? It's been a very, very active show. I can't lie, man. I thought it was gonna be a chilled out show. We're just gonna talk ball, but bro, a lot has happened, man. And Liverpool are about to get there, man. You know what I mean? And yeah, bro, there could be a domino effect, bro.
Do you know what side? Yeah, I can see a world where all of our business, in terms of incomings, but all of our business is done by probably by when we start the season. What, the season starts in 3 weeks and about just under 3 weeks.
No,
sorry,
under 4 weeks.
Under a month. Just under a month, sorry.
Yeah.
I think, we play 15th of August on a Friday evening. I think there could be a world side where all of our incoming business is done by the time we play Bomba. And I'll be over the moon. Because one thing
you got Bournemouth the first game, you know, bro. Like, that's a nice game to start off with, man.
But you know what? Obviously, it'll be very emotional as well. It'll be very emotional. First league game back after, obviously,
true.
The situation. But yeah, bro, like it's a nice game to have first day of the season. But then our next two are Newcastle away and Arsenal. The thing is, everyone wants to go on about Arsenal's first 6 games and whatnot. We've got to try a tricky first 6 games as well. Like, our first 6 games ain't the easiest. So
no, it's not. It's not, bro. It's not the easiest, man.
I'm happy with getting St. James Park out of the way, though. So that's one ground I hate going to. I'm happy with. But to be fair, our record's decent. I think in our last 4 visits, we've drawn 2 and we've won. Last 4 visits we've won 2 and we've drawn 2. We've not lost at St. James Park in a minute now. In a while. So yeah, man.
Fantasy needs to. Yeah, I need to be consistent on fantasy, man. I fell off towards the end, but yeah.
Well, can you make your team now? Has it been able?
No, I don't think you can. Can you? No, I'm not going to make it until the final week, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Week, yeah. Sometimes I just like to when you just like to swap players and just.
Yeah.
Obviously, I won't find
anyway, by the way, FIFA, I'm going to be back on FIFA as well, guys. I don't know if you see the new trailer.
You know what, Saeed, yeah? I can't wait, and I know the chat can't wait. I can't wait for when GTA 6 comes out.
No. I need to finish GTA 5, bro. I need to finish GTA 5.
Yeah.
But let me finish GTA 5, and then GTA 6 is going to be a madness. You know what I'm there. So yeah, man, we got a lot of stuff to look forward to.
Funny. Oh,
yeah, I'm not going to play GTA 5 yet, bro. I need to finish it off, bro. You know what I mean? So once I finish that off, then GTA 6, and obviously we got FIFA as well, man. Apparently, no, I can't lie. The gameplay looks good though. The new FIFA does look good though. You know what I mean? So let's see, man. I might even tap into Ultimate Team again, bro. Even though I think Ultimate Team is a money scheme, bro, man. The more money you got, the more better it is for you, man. Yeah. You know what I was there, bro. So listen,
bro, I remember in school and that, bro. Some of the rich kids, bro, they were spending like hundreds of like 200-300. If I had to calculate what they were spending a month, it would have been probably maybe just under $1,000 and that. The rich kids love the Ultimate Team, bro.
It's mad, bro.
Crazy.
Mad, man.
They were spending bread on FIFA points and that. It was mad.
Yeah. Some people saying about the cover. The cover would have been sorted out time ago. I would have loved it if they put Jota on there, man. That would have been a very, very good, you know, that would have been.
You know amazing. What? I think there's always time for them. I know they've done a lot of marketing and whatnot probably around it, but maybe, you know, sometimes even if Jota's not on the main edition, maybe like a special edition or something.
Yeah.
Remember back in the day, they would have different covers for different editions. I think that's what they should.
Yeah, but this would have been done time ago, bro. So that's why it's maybe contractually, Jude Bellingham would have had a deal sorted out, etc., etc.
Yeah, so I don't think they could. Yeah,
but like I said, they might do a Jota card in it or something like that, bro. So yeah, man, people. But listen, people, man, we're gonna wrap it up here. I'm gonna be going to Dan Potts' channel right now, so I'm gonna be on Football's 12th Man podcast. We're live every Thursday, so make sure you go over there. Make sure you like the video when you arrive into Dan Potts' channel. You get me, Rams, man. Big up to you, man. We'll catch up on Monday, innit? You know,
midday live.
Yeah. So big up to you, lot, man. And then hopefully there'll be a madness by. Maybe we might get Here We Go by then, bro. You know what I mean? I can see this one being wrapped up quickly, man. I'll be real with you. So let's see, man. But people, please like the video, please, guys. We're literally not far away now from 1,000 likes. Literally, look at it here. We're on 847, guys. Look at that right there. We're not far off. We can get to 1K easily, man. So support the channel. Like I said, this morning show is for everyone. It's not a United channel. We're just a football show. Even if we want to talk about next level leagues, we're open. Me and Rams watch a lot of football, man. You know what I mean? So if you want to discuss the Albanian league, we'll discuss the Albanian league. You know what I'm saying, bro? So just keep us up. And also, I want to say thank you for getting me to 170K, man. Personally,
man, that's big.
170K ain't no joke, bro. I'm an independent channel. I've got no one really funding me or anything like that, bro. Man, just do my own, bro. But you lot are what makes a channel possible. Shout out to everybody that's on it. Rums, you're part of it as well.
Bro.
Appreciate everybody
that's having me. Bro, it was just the other day you were on 100, bro, and now you're literally on 170K.
I remember, bro. It's crazy, man. But we're just organic. We're flying, and we're just, you know what I mean? We're just here giving you content. So road to 200K, man. You know what I mean? So big up the community. Like I said, people, follow us right now. Dan Potts' channel will be there in a second. See you later.